Awakening. He's going to be looking to clear the corner effectively. The wide swing is there, and he's going to actually find the kill. An almost instantaneous headshot, not a single bullet exchanged in the other direction, but the smoke, it'll be Restic to do it instead. Spam through onto the bomb planter will find them a little bit of damage, but neither side is going to find any more kills than that. The 4v4 ensues, but it's the T side who now have a favorable post plant. The kid under the back of Faxwall, he's going to be wielding that one. Should he need to utilize that one, playing off of one another at the pillar as well as the ramp. And inside of Cave with a double, it's Cowis. Who else but he with the P250, able to connect onto the head of the first as they make their way through. Thankfully, Bishop is there to do something about it as Windingo's position goes unchecked. He'll be able to work for himself, and Mello's got a Molotov for the bomb. A great post plant. Carries that one on his shoulders as well as the weight of the world if he loses it, because he's in the front of aiming with Kai, and as they have somewhat of a crossfire set up between one another, it's already going to be a singular kill found for the CTs, but no more than that. It's Frenar, only man left standing inside of mid-house, soon to be cleared by Cowis. This guy is absolutely... Freddy going for a flashbang at the bottom of the ramp will be able to catch one off guard. Cow is not the man you want at the helm to fall, and Windingo immediately after the fact as well. A heavy hitter dealt with relatively quickly as Kai loses vision for a moment, still able to find the entry required, 3v3. Mello not able to do anything with his op just yet, but eventually will be able to post up as the bomb tries to be planted. Kai is low, one stray bullet will do him in, but instead he finds a kill inside of the cave. A wide swing, and a great kill. ZMB nearly offering that one back up, though, as Mello rounds the bend. ZMB does the same. A shot not going to connect, and the op needs to start hitting. It needs to start having some impact. One tap from Bishop as he rounds the corner, straight to the dome, and only one man on one mission. One bullet will do the trick onto the first. He baits out the fight. 1 HP or ZMB and Cowis. Should be easy enough for one bullet to connect on either of these players, but I say that, and they're all on 1 HP as a matter of fact now, but little do they know it's a 4v2. Do they go for the retake or do they go for the save? Being isolated, Mello. EWP being retrieved by ZMB, and it looks like it's a kill through a gap in the smoke. Not great for Nino on a flank that they might not be anticipating. Turn for it, though, is one. Ready and waiting. Easiest shot of his life as the bomb looks to be planted. Only a tap. Another flank. And they might be ready for that one as well. Still turned back around. I think they've kind of realized that Frenar is having a little bit of a difficult time working on his own. But a boost over the top of the white tarp. Not ready for that one at all. But Cowis loses his life in the meantime. A heavy hitter from both sides peeled away. But Bishop going down means all the much more. And everyone will collapse around him. The B-bomb site almost free for the taking. Only one more man to deal with. But kind of split around the map right now are the T side. They have one in B, one in A, and one in their spawn. What is happening? This is the most unorthodox thing I've ever seen in my life. It's a matter of whether or not they can find the kills, though, as Kai might be able to catch Preddy in the back lines as he spots one heading into B. He doesn't know that the bomb is here or not, though, and Kai speeds things up. Blinded mid, Molly on either side of him, enough to where he can play through it, Cowis, and that might have baited him into where they wanted him to be as Mello takes his peek. It's not going to be ready for our stick to peek around the bend, as he doesn't quite clear it hard enough. Everybody's falling like flies right now for the side of Furia Academy, despite having found their 7th the lead. Doesn't look like it's going to be lasting the very long, as Frenar, labored, going to be able to find the kill as well as the bomb loose onto the ground, and Windingo is the last one left standing behind the B bottom ramp smoke. Restic looks like he wants to go through that one, and he will. He'll phase it. Player at the top side of Cat as well, but it looks like Restic will have his chance in the limelight first and foremost. Player with his back crafted with intention. ZMB with the intention to kill. Meets his goal, and Cowis does the same, and now Furia Academy on the T side looking to send themselves to a man advantage going into the second half. It's looking more likely than not as Windingo have 2 players left standing, and they're wrapping all the way around from the A-bomb site through the T-spawn. One actually changing direction to instead split around through Cave. Walks into the first, loses out on his duel, but now position made known for Bishop, but they should be wise enough to the idea of what may be coming their way. He does round these bends. It's not going to be nearly enough time on the clock once he gets there. 20 seconds now, and the kill once again into the swing of things with no sets of dualies this time around. An anomaly that you won't often very much see, I will feel, as the smoke does, the flashbang, does go over the top of the mid. Windingo's going to make good off of it. Blinded are 3 members jumping around like a bunch of jumping beans. Some of the most fun toys as a kid, I have to say, is no fun for Furia, because they're on the receiving end of that. They are the toys, the playthings for Windingo to play with in that one, as Cowis and Kai look to hold this one down. And by Cowis and Kai, I mean really only Cowis, as he is on this B site as they make their way in and through. Not able to connect on anybody just yet, taken down to just about half. Gonna tap away on at least one man before his teammate gets his way back in. Player with his back turn, finding another clothesline on a Franar. Spotted just around the corner of the wall already is Preddy. Now is looking to do it all on his own. Has a teammate arrived, but he gets gushed almost instantaneously, and Preddy has a teammate to help him out. But the first kill is found for free, and now holding into the back is Preddy. That's going to be the only man they look to do anything about, and he will be able to spray down 3. That's a solid result now, and they don't want to let them get that AK, so Franar, of course, going to try and make his way back to stop them, but Cow is picking up the weapon. No slouch on it. Has to be careful when he pulls out his knife like that, though, because it's going to be easy pickings as Franar gets closer and closer, and Kai in the back looking to backstab and maybe retrieve that weapon that they had lost. So does the rest of Windingo, it looks like, as this one is swiftly swept aside on the B play. More than enough CTs to here to deal with the offensive, as Faxwall is already so low. A wide swing from Cap. Smoke will soon fade, and the fight favors the T's. Another one going their way, even as there's not a whole lot of hope into this round if the CTs can't continue their way forwards. Aggressing now down through mid are the remaining players from the Argentinian squad. Lined up, though, through the smoke. It's Kai to find a double. Miraculous play as he now gets to rotate back towards A. The bomb in the hands of Franar might hear him inside of the temple, and does. He turns his attention, and now will he be able to find the kills? The question, or will 3 be in the net for Kai? No. A 2v2 to decide whether map point will be here for Furia Academy or not. Is, wow, really quick onto this one is Mello. And Franar making his way back through Donut side. His teammate is in mid. They're both going to be playing from Donut. They have an op to use as well. No smoke from their end, but a flashbang not going to hit the mark, and not in terms of Mello's line of sight at least. And one more now to deal with. Are they going to be aware of his position? Mello is. As another man is up to the task as the player at Cat. He's going to deal with first and foremost Green, who completely disregarding his presence, and Cowiz has got him on the fall away. A 3v4, and Furia Academy barely slipping the net onto those kills and getting the positioning that they need. Dado divertido. How's that? How's that for a non-Spanish speaker? Kai, how's that? For a flick back in a round to find his second kill in the round, and now Franar into the 1 versus 3. Thrusted upon him is going to be Bruninho, however, and it's going to be too much. If you are a Windingo fan, Cow is with a set of dualies in the front side of the ramp, able to take the player out of the sky, jumping, able to get a little bit of damage even onto a third after he finishes pretty immediately after the fact, and the ramp hold is incredible, leaving Faxwall into the 1 versus 3 clutch. Locked in, Bruninho on the backside, 1 in the front in Mello, but he's able to find an opening, an avenue out if you so please, as he jumps down, leaps into the open arms of ZMB, but needs to reload, and he's so very low that 1 bullet will do him dirty. It'll do him in. A wrap around, a loop back into the heavens potentially, but he's actually going to continue to make his way towards Mini instead. A decently wise decision that might net him a bomb plan if Bruninho isn't careful about holding on to the angle, maybe even down through the vents into B, but slowly but surely, that's going to be potentially the end of things. That nade is going to be her dropping inside of the vent. ZMB is ready, and right back up goes Franar, and they've got no time out of the clock to make this one work without the kills almost instantaneously. Bishop also put down the roof. Not going to be spotted just yet. They lose a man on the scale towards heaven, though, and Cow is really just playing his cards as best he can. If he gets shot in the back of the head, that's going to be a real issue for him, but bomb spotted, bomb dropped, and now he's got the game to play for. Turning onto a swivel, though, as Franar needed to. If he went down there, things would have been devastating for the side of the T's, but now even still, Bruninho continues his way into this round with a couple of frags of his own. Losing teammates back and forth, left and right. RSDK might be jumping into the open arms of him, but lands on the ground with his feet firmly planted to find what is now a 1 versus 3. Be feeling great about that one as Mello spots 1 towards the top side of the silo, gives away his own position, not finding the kill. And now we'll go back and forth. Cow is finding a double, already wrapping in through Squeaky, but ZMB, think through the corner of the wall, needs to be careful. A 3v3, but low on HP. The rest of T side as Franar might catch 1 in the back once again. It gives them exactly the room that they need, maybe to make their way down to B, or maybe not, as Key activates from the rafters above, spots them right in the nick of time. On way, and Kai retrieves the sniper to play for himself and walks right into the line of sights of Faxwall. Only an offer would be aware of a repositioning like that, and Faxwall is certainly one of them. They only have a 5.7, an MP9, and an AK to work with from then on, so if they walk into this one player, he's going to be kind of caught off guard, I can only assume. Up the ladder they go, and they're not going to be clearing him. They're going to be shot in the back as soon as they find that kill. Cowas and the MP9 able to find a double. Hold on now through the corner of the wall. Bishop thankfully able to stop him in his tracks, but ZMB has been heard. Able to find the first. Oh, missing his chance! Not able to drop down, though, is Kai. ZMB loses his chance at life as well. Bomb back, turn, 2 players, and Windingo does catch the first. Not going to be the second, though. He does get to regroup with his friend down below and able to find a kill even on top of that as they do get that bomb planted. Now they're split. Mello with the op, not the ideal weapon for the retake, but in a 1 versus 2 instead. It's kind of just the same thing that was going wrong from earlier on. Not afraid of the scout, though, is Windingo. He'll take that duel and win it out. 20 kills to 10 deaths, and he wants a little bit more than even that. They're a man down even so. Spoke too soon. Slowly cleaning up the remaining members of Windingo. Nobody towards Heaven side. One playing in the opposite side of Hut, though, as he walks into the door. He will spot the other player as well in his... Oh, the second smoke didn't come in time. It'll give them vision, and it actually pans out in the favor of the SMG. ZMB able to do it, but Cowas will fall just immediately after the fact. It's an SMG that actually is able to capitalize onto a double. Windingo on the M4 has been effective time and time again, but this round is not one of those times, unfortunately, for them. The AKs need to do a little bit of work. So far, so good. 2v2. Mello might need to call upon his comrade as he sneaks down into an angle. It's hard up this time around once again. Mello is going to have the advantage in that regard in the back of the bomb site. There is going to be an engagement from Windingo to try and take through, but over top of Hut. Batman lies in wait, waiting to drop down below. Mello finds his, but the next man up trying to make the same play is going to be met with the same fate. RSTK. Destruction there, and Faxwall, no op, no problem, really. He's very keen in to what might be going on for him now, though. Kai in the red. One player onto the flank, being checked kind of, sort of by Mello now, who has to post and be very careful about hitting his shot. It's going to be placed well between the eyes of Bishop. This sniper is going huge in a round that he needs to in a 3v2, one on a limp, but it doesn't really matter. The man advantage is going to be nice. The bomb loose, not sure if they spotted it, might have. RSTK takes a lot of liberties to get where he wants to be. The same goes for Preddy. Have to be ready for the player on the top side of the silo. Top side of T roof, rather, as he does go back down below. Cowas regroup now to try and help out in regaining this control, and he needs to be, because he's the only player with high HP other than Mello. Kai just playing for himself on a flank, on a lurk, waiting to cut them off on their way back into the site if there is nobody there. But Preddy's position is going to be cleared. It needs to be, rather, if they want anything to do into this round. It should just be the one man to fall and then one man to trade. If they don't clear it too hard, they're going to be in for some issues. The gun barrel is going to be seen by Cowas, who is so very intelligent. This guy is so wise beyond his years. I've never seen this guy not clear an angle, and that's going to be the best angle to clear of them all, because it allows Kai to put this round and the map and the match in its place. 2-0. Furia Academy walk away with the win once again. Last time they had met on Nuke, it was an overtime affair. This time, not quite the same story.